Everyone, welcome to Graphing is an Art Part 5. Before watching this video, make sure that you have watched Part 1 to Part 4. The link is available in the description box. In this session, we are studying graphical transformation. It's the third transformation we're studying here. In the previous video, we have studied horizontal and vertical shift here. The part of graphical transformation, the third rule is what here? The reflecting over x-axis and reflecting over y-axis here. Yes. Okay, let us start our journey of today. So today's session is what here? The graphical transformation. It's the third part here. In the previous session, we have studied what here? Horizontal and vertical shift here. In this session, we are studying reflecting the graph over x-axis as well as what here? Y-axis here. Listen, how to do this reflection over x-axis and y-axis here. See here, if initially your curve is y is equal to f of x here, if the negative sign is being multiplied to the y here, nothing but if your initial y is positive, it becomes a negative. So y is equal to minus f of x here. In such case, what you need to do here, the reflecting over x-axis, your graph has to reflect over x-axis here. Listen here, if any point on your original function f of x is x comma y here, original graph here, the newly changed. So any point on minus f of x curve is what here? X comma minus y. Why? So the y coordinate will change here because if initially your y is positive, here it will become what here? Negative. The reflecting over x-axis, I will say with a small example later here. Okay, we'll start our journey now. See the graph here, y is equal to e raised to x. So the pink color graph is what here? This is a graph of what here? Y is equal to e raised to x here. Now for this here, if I multiplied by negative here, so I need to sketch the graph of y is equal to minus e raised to x. Y is equal to what here? Minus e raised to x here. So to draw y is equal to minus e raised to x here, you need to do what here? Reflect your graph over x-axis here. The entire graph has to what here? Reflect over x-axis here. How the reflection part will occur here? See here. Okay, so this is the graph of e raised to x here. It cuts at what here? 0 comma 1 here. I said it cuts. I will take only one point here. If initial point on the graph is x comma y here, after reflecting, the point has switched on to what here? So x comma minus y. 0 comma 1 is here. 0 comma minus 1. Listen. So how to do here reflection here? First take this part here. So from here to here, okay, take this part here. You need to reflect completely over x-axis here. This part is reflected here. So from here to what here? Here. This is a reflection image here, okay, right. So and this part now, this part, okay. So negative part one time you reflect, positive part other time here, okay. So and this part here, this is a part, okay, and this part again you reflect here, again you reflect here. So it is addressing here, and now it will addressing over what here? The downside. This is the graph of what here? Y is equal to minus e raised to what here? X. Here this point is 0 comma 1. Now any point on the graph becomes what here? So this point becomes what here? 0 comma minus 1. But whatever the distance is here, the distance remains same. The distance, so here, whatever distance with respect to x-axis is, so same distance will maintain in this graph also. Keep remember student here, the distance whatever is here, the same distance has to be maintained here, okay. Oh, listen here, we'll go with one more example here. If you are not understood this graph here, definitely you will come to know by second or third or fourth year, okay. Look at carefully. I'm requesting all the students here, kindly do not forward the video here. If you forward it here, you will miss something, okay. So don't forward it here, let us learn. Okay, this is a curve y is equal to what here? Mod x. F of x is equal to mod x. Now your task is to what here? Reflect this graph over x-axis. So y reflection, if I reflect over x-axis here, okay, initial y is what here? Positive. So now I need to do my graph f of x equal to minus mod x here. If I say minus mod x, so f of x nothing but y. So what I am doing here? Minus y. So the graph is there in the positive y here. It has to come down in the what here? Negative y-axis. Definitely I need to reflect over what here? X-axis only. The reason for reflecting over x-axis is because I am multiplying a negative to the y. If your initial y is a positive, definitely after multiplying it has to come down the what here? Negative part. Because of that we are reflecting the graph over what here? X-axis, okay. How the reflection will happen here? See here. So the complete this V-shaped graph has to be reflect over what here? X-axis. After reflecting, see what will happen here. First I will take this line. This line so has to be like this. Definitely. Okay. The reflection of this line is like so. Okay. And this guy, the reflection of this fellow, has to be like this, right? Now this is a graph of what here? Y is equal to minus mod x, minus mod x. But remember students, here I'm keep on saying here, so whatever the distance is here, the same distance is there in this graph also. But simply what here, the reflection will happen. Okay, the complete graph will not change here. The position x comma y is a point on initial graph here, x comma minus y is a point on the reflecting graph here. Okay, we'll go with the third one here. Y is equal to x square graph here. If I reflect this graph over x axis here, nothing but now I need to switch on for y is equal to what here? Minus x square. The complete reflection, take reflection along x axis here or x axis. Listen what will happen here, complete reflection. So can it be like this? So can it be like this completely? Right, complete reflection. Hope you're getting this point here. Okay, now initial curve is what here? Y is equal to minus x square, whatever I have drawn here. Now I need to reflect once again here, nothing but it's a curve of y is equal to what here? X square. This guy, no, right? Initially he has given y is equal to minus x square here. Now reflect this graph here. So what will happen here? The reflection, the complete reflection. Yes, see here, so he has given y is equal to minus x square is the initial curve here. After reflecting, it becomes y is equal to x square, the same curve only. So reflect back here over x axis. Okay, so is it like this? Definitely. Hope you're getting this point here. Now see here, one more, our straight line of y is equal to what here? X. Y is equal to x here. Now you need to reflect this graph over x axis here. See, one part is above x axis, other is what here? Below x axis here. The part above the x axis will come down below x axis here. The part which is below x axis will get down so above x axis here. First reflect this guy. First this part has to be reflected here. Nothing but I am sketching the graph of y is equal to minus x here. So this graph over x axis will get down here. See this part here, it will come down like this, definitely. Okay, and this guy, so this line will reflect above the x-axis with the same inclination. If inclination is 45 degree here, the same amount of inclination has to be done here. So definitely it has to be like this, and this curve is what here? Y is equal to minus x. Remember student here, so this graph, this line will get down here definitely, and this part will rise above the x-axis here. Okay, this is y is equal to minus x. Now listen, next point here. So this is f of x equal to x square minus 5x plus 6. Hope you're getting. I'm requesting once again, kindly do not forward the video here. Do watch it right from beginning to what here end. Okay. See here, the root point is he has mentioned here 2,3. Now reflection should happen along what here? X or x-axis here. Complete all examples has to reflect over x-axis here. Nothing but, so my new f of x is what here? Minus of x square minus 5x plus 6 here. I'm multiplying negative outside. Okay. See, first what you can do here, the graph is there above x-axis and below x-axis here. The below part of the graph has to come up, and the upper part of the graph has to come over here, the below the x-axis here. Definitely. Why? Because if your initial y is a positive, it has to become what here? Negative. If initially it is negative, it has to become what here? Positive. Okay. Now first I will try to switch on this curve here. It's minus 2, this part of the graph. Okay. Okay, this part of the graph has to be like so. Okay. After this one here. Okay. After this one, this part from here to here. If I reflect, it becomes what here? Like so. Definitely. And this guy, if I reflect this one over the x-axis, so definitely it becomes like so. So the initial curve is reflected now. So this part is reflected above the x-axis, and this guy is this fellow, and this guy here. Listen. So I hope you are getting this, my initial curve, and this is what here? The reflected graph, right? So but see here, this point he has mentioned 2.5 come minus 2.5. Definitely it has to be also what here? The y x point will not change here. 2,5. It's a minus 2.5. It's nothing but it's positive y-axis. No, it becomes what here? 0.25 positive, right? Now go with next part here. Listen, and I need to reflect this guy over what here? X-axis here. First let me take here you will be having 3 parts here. One this guy, other this line, and this one here. The part which is above the x-axis has to come below. The part which is below x-axis has to come out here above. Okay. Well, what about this line here? This is already in the x-axis itself here. It will not change. Okay, it will not change. Definitely. Okay. Now, so this guy will get down here. Definitely. So whatever the length is there, same length. And this guy will get on above here. It will go above. it will go above definitely. See, this is a new curve, new minus f of x curve, and this is your original f of x curve here, right? And this is sin x curve here. So I will take in detail the sin x curve here. Listen, sin x curve I am getting here. Okay, what to do? Sin x. Now I need to sketch on. Now my task is to sketch what here? Y is equal to minus sin x. My task is to, so y is equal to minus sin x here. What you need to do here, reflect the entire graph over x-axis here. I will take only part here. See here in this session here, the graph, the part of the graph which lies below the x-axis has to go above. The part which is already above has to come out here down here. See here, this part, I will take this part here. I have drawn from minus 2 pi to plus 2 pi here. This part of the graph has to above nothing but this guy. Right, okay, it's reflected over x-axis. Now this part of the graph has to reflect over x-axis once again. Nothing but it will come down, right? Definitely it will come down. Definitely it will come down here. Okay. Now, so this part of the minus pi to 0 part here, this is already below. It has to get above. So above the x-axis here, definitely above the x-axis, right? Okay. Now this part minus pi to 2 pi, it's already above here. So after reflecting, it will get down. After reflecting, it will get down toward here in the negative part here. Negative part. Yes, this is the graph of what here? This is a graph of what here? Y is equal to what here? Minus sin x here. Hope you understood this concept here. If I will conclude now, if y is equal to f of x is our initial curve here, so if you multiply it by negative here, y is equal to minus f of x, in such case reflection will happen along what here? X-axis here. Why? Because you are multiplying with a negative sign, right? If initially your y is positive, it has to become negative. So it has to become negative nothing but the same point. If x comma y is a point here, x comma minus y is a point on minus f of x curve here. Definitely it will reflect over what here? X-axis. Because of that, we are reflecting over what here? X-axis. Okay. If the minus is multiplied outside, you need to reflect over x-axis here. Now we'll take one more transformation. So that transformation is what here? Y is equal to minus f of x. If y is equal to minus f of x, if initial curve is y is equal to f of x here, if your minus is being multiplied inside nothing but to the value of x here, so it's a clear difference is there here. In this part, your minus is multiplied outside nothing but to the value of y, minus y, f of x nothing but what here? Y. Here minus is multiplied to inside the value of x here. Okay. If minus is multiplied outside, the value of y has only changed here. Okay. If minus is multiplied to inside the domain value nothing but x value, your value of x has to be changed here. If initially, so any point on the graph is x comma y here, only the x part has to change here. If plus x is there, minus x is there, plus x here. This is a changed part of what here? F of minus x. Okay. Now listen student here. So if y is equal to f of x, the given curve here, if he has mentioned y is equal to f of minus x here, definitely reflection of the graph should happen over what here? Y-axis here. Y-axis. Why y-axis here? If initial point is 1, 2, okay. If you switch on to minus 1, 2, 1, 2 is on what here? See, 1, 2 is on a positive x-axis here, positive part. Okay, minus 1, 2 definitely over what here? Negative x-axis part here. Definitely reflection should happen over what here? Y-axis. That's all. So remember, x comma y is any point on the graph, f of x here. So minus x comma y is a point on what here? F of minus x here. Only the x coordinate has to what here? Change here. Okay. Now I understood the graph here. Listen, we'll see with an example. The first example, whatever he has given, listen. Okay, so the triangle he has given here, so this length is 3, 4 and what here? 5. Now reflection of graph happen so along what here? X-axis or y-axis here. This 3 I am drawing here, this 3 would be here. So the gap is minus 1 to 0 here. Whatever the gap he has mentioned, same gap has to be maintained here. Okay, so first let me draw this line only. This guy has to be here. Okay, this is 4 length. And this one, this part of the graph, 3 side, it's a 3 side, and this part is reflected like this, definitely. Now you get this point here. Okay, the graph is reflected, the same graph is reflected over y-axis here. This is a 3 length, this is 4, this guy is what here? 5, right? Hope you are getting this point here. Now see the next one here. Y is equal to log x curve here. Y is equal to log x, right? See here, you need to reflect this graph over what here y-axis. Since point is 1 comma 0, it has to intersect at what here minus 1 comma 0. I said if x comma y is a point on the graph f of x, minus x comma y is a point on f of minus x here. Okay, so reflect here. Definitely first I will reflect this guy. Okay, definitely it has to be like so. Okay, and this guy, the reflection of this guy over y-axis is like this, right? Reference point here is complete, so it is not subject to scale here. Little bit different will happen. Okay, this complete is switched on to over here. Now this guy here, y is equal to f of x equal to e raised to x graph here. Listen, it is a two part here, so in the two I need to break and switch on here, right? So f of x equal to e raised to x, right? E raised to x here. Now reflect the graph over y-axis here. First I am reflecting this part here from here to here. Okay, if I reflect over y-axis, will be like this. Okay, now reflect this part of graph here. If I reflect this part over y-axis, about y-axis here. Okay, definitely this guy is here. Okay, this is a curve of y is equal to what here, e raised to minus x. Now this guy, y square is equal to what here, x. Okay, now reflection, after reflecting about y-axis, reflect. So reflect here, what will happen? Definitely hope you are getting this point here. Okay, this is what here, this is what y square is equal to minus of x. Okay, so reflecting over what here, yes. See the next one here, y is equal to mod x here, right? So I need to reflect this graph over y-axis here. Nothing but I need to go with y is equal to minus mod x. Right, what will happen? Listen, see this part of the graph has to what here, this part of the graph has to reflect over y. See this, if it is 45 degree, definitely this guy is also 45 degree. Again this graph, already this graph is reflected over y-axis completely. This part of reflection is same guy only. This part of reflection is this one, definitely. So I need to reflect this part here. This part of reflection over happen along here. So definitely this part of the graph becomes here only. The y is equal to mod x graph is already reflected over y-axis. If you reflect also, it will so lies on the same only. Okay, listen this guy also. It's a semicircle I have drawn here, right? So this part of the graph, for this part of the graph here, if I have taken this part of the graph, it has to reflect it over here. Here nothing but, so definitely this guy, right? And this part of the graph has to here, definitely same only. So after reflection also the graph remains what here, same, because they are already reflected along what here, y-axis, no need. So if you multiply also the value remains same here. Okay, right? Why? Because if 1 comma 2 is a point here already, so definitely here minus 1 comma point is also there in the graph itself here. Because of that reflection won't happen, right? See this graph here. So sketch it here. Definitely it's the phi part here, the see the like phi here. Can it be like this here? Can it be like this? Check, simply check here. Can it be like this? Is it so? We're getting okay, right? This guy. So and this line I'm drawing over here, reflection over x, and this kind of inclination like this, reference point here, and this line. Okay, it's a Z-shape curve here. So I'll give a small example here. Already in the session I have drawn here y is equal to sin x graph and y is equal to minus sin x here. It's y is equal to sin x, so y is equal to minus sin x. If I have taken completely as a single graph itself, single as a design itself here, if I reflect this graph for y-axis, what will happen here? See, so this design will reflect here, nothing but already a reflection is there. If you take this completely as a infinity, okay, you reflect this infinity, again it is a infinity only, right? So hope you understand this one here. Okay, right, very good. So now it's time to congratulate the fastest finger in the previous session, Miss Archana Kanti for part 4 and Miss Sanskruti for part 3, graphing is an art. So I congratulate both of you. I'm requesting so every kid, those who are watching this video, do answer in the comment box, either it may be first or last. Your participation is very important for me. If you like the video, kindly so hit the like button and share among your friends here. Your every like will motivate for me to do some best video for you. We'll see you with one more best video the next session. Until then, bye bye, take care and happy learning.